So for all of you guys out there who aren't aware of recent events that have been going on with this Gillette commercial, yeah. First, we had video games. Then there was Colin Kaepernick and Nike. And now we have this, the Gillette "We Believe the Best Man Can Be" commercial. Well, I thought Gillette was known for the best a man can get. But apparently, being a man, well, for starters, being the best man isn't good enough for Gillette. Mainly because being the man isn't good enough for Gillette. Here's my reaction to this commercial. I have the link down in the description box below. Feel free to follow along with me as I do this reaction on this Gillette commercial that has right now 13 million views, 719,000 dislikes. Now, it's going to go nowhere near YouTube Rewind 2018 when it comes to dislikes, but I think people's voices will be heard by the time all of this is said and done with. But let's begin.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual harassment.
Masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get?
So for this image, if you guys don't know what this Gillette image is, the classic one, this is actually taken from the 1989 Gillette commercial that they released, actually 30 years ago to this very day. And compare this commercial to that commercial, this is literally a repudiation on the former commercial, which brought them success. I mean, I won't analyze too much into the last commercial, the previous one, I'll just give you the link. But as far as that old commercial goes, that one, let's just say that one had a lot of toxic masculinity that wouldn't fly in today's date and age. And this standstill image is definitely symbolic of what Gillette is doing to its legacy and the direction it's about to take. But let's continue. God, dude, bro's running. What the heck?
Is it?
Oh, here comes a text message. They got a single mother holding his son. She's soy boying her son, dude. She's soy boying her son. Look at this.
We can't hide from it.
Where's the dad? Where is the dad? Where's the dad? You got the kids running, running like it's Fortnite Battle Royale. Look at this. Oh man, this is neat. All they're missing is the blue bus. All they're missing is the blue bus and the Carlton Bank stands, and that would have been perfect.
Is taking over.
They got a classic cartoon where the cartoon characters are whistling at the chick. All right, it's been going on for far too. You know where this is going.
Going on far.
Correct. I'm not going to even say what you saw, but you guys can probably guess. They got spring break. Spring break.
We can't laugh it off.
Who's pretending to grab a chick's ass?
Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally.
Oh, no. See, this is the reason why recess doesn't exist anymore. For all of you kids out there who are watching this, under the age of, say, 13, how many minutes do you guys get for recess every day? And no, I don't mean recess as in playing Black Ops 4 against each other at Fortnite. That doesn't count. Recess, back in my day, meant going outside and playing. How many minutes do you guys get of that these days? Let's continue.
Changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and
same Anna Kasparian, who is a denier of the Armenian Holocaust? From my research, oh wait, yeah, that is. Way to go, Gillette. You know how to pick them. I will say this. She held up her own against Alex Jones. Remember that beef when Alex and Cenk Uygur were fighting? She was like, "You fat fuck! You fat..." I'm gonna tell you this. She was wet. She doesn't want to admit, but she was wet. This reaction probably has more toxic masculinity than the actual commercial. Anyway, let's go.
Sexual assault and sexual harassment.
Which, by the way, sexual assault and sexual harassment are not a joke. Legitimate allegations and accusations of them should be taken seriously. Just to say that's the caveat of this channel. This is what I believe in. So, feminists out there, calm your horses.
But she says
Fake news. Fake news. Yeah,
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men.
Terry Crews, you could have got anybody else out there to speak on sexual assault. Terry Crews, the guy who's... So, the story behind Terry Crews, for all of you guys who aren't aware, was that he claimed that he was sexually assaulted by an old dude who apparently grabbed his crotch in front of his wife, and he just stood there doing nothing. Now, someone like Terry Crews, supposedly a man's man, you wouldn't think for a second that he, at the very least, would have nutted up and checked the guy. Instead, but this is an important lesson, that men can be, and in many cases, often are, particularly boys, young boys, are often victims, unheard victims of sexual assault and misconduct. Yet society doesn't take it seriously. Let's see if they have any examples of young boys who have been sexually molested or raped or even just harassed with it. Will they bring those examples up in this video to show examples of toxic masculinity? Let's look. Let's continue watching.
Accountable.
Smile, sweetie.
Come on.
To say the
Cock blocker! Cock blocker! Cock blocker! White knight, white knight, white knight. Oh man, we got a white knight in the house. Not to go on another subject, but this is an inside joke. He sort of looks like Russell Wilson. But that's a whole nother story when it comes to white knighting. I guess you guys should know about that, especially you guys who watch this channel. Tell me this. When this is all said and done with, who's not to say that this dude would swoop in and try to get this chick on the low? Because this is how a lot of white knights are. Anyway, let's continue.
thing. To act the right way.
Bro, not cool, not cool.
Some already are. In ways big
Yo, men, we're acting like...
And yes, I'm aware of the races of the guys who are displaying toxic masculinity versus those who are being white knights. Now, for all you white dudes out there who are going to complain about this, which you guys should, I'm not going to say you guys are wrong. But check this out. Would you rather be the face of toxic masculinity? Where, yeah, you're demonized and displayed and marginalized all throughout television? Or would you rather be the face of white knighterry? I mean, really think about it. Let's take our minds back to the 80s and 90s when black men were shown as the image of toxic masculinity, whether for positive or in a negative light. Who did the chicks go after? Who did the chicks flock to? Who was the race who the women had the obsession over the BBC over? Don't complain. This is not all bad. I know you guys are being displayed as the bad guys right now, but trust me, this works in your favor. It worked in the favor of black men for a few decades. Now you guys are getting it too, and chances are this might actually help you guys in the long run. But enough of that point. Let's talk about Pookie and Ray Ray. Let me see what Pookie and Ray Ray are gonna do. Oh, they're shaking it. Oh man, you know that stage. Either you know that stage for this commercial. They did that. They dressed up in this commercial, or some Yo Kylie chick made them shake hands. Come on, because that wasn't Scraggle Daggle did that. There's no Scraggle Daggle anywhere. Oh, look at that. Look at that. When you have no Scraggle Daggles and the sight of Pookies and Ray Rays, they actually think. They actually think. Now, this is one thing I will commend that commercial for. That is accurate. Let me go back to that part. Were there Scraggle Daggles in there? Nope. Nope, just a bunch of dudes. Bunch of dudes.
Yo, men, we're acting like...
Bunch of dudes.
And
shaking hands. Maybe if more brothers started to do that, maybe the community, well, it'll never go back to me in the community. Maybe more black men will be able to put themselves in the position of maximum safety and advantage. Shout out to Kirikakade Jones. Black dude taking care of his kid? Uh-oh. This may actually be somewhat of a genuine commercial.
Strong. I am strong.
Oh, strong women. Strong women. Okay. All right. I mean, we all know this has been going on for some time. The Women Initiative. I really have no thing to say about it one way or the other. Alright, that was actual fight. No. Boys will be boys. That one, they were just wrestling around. This one looked like natural fight. You can't compare apples and oranges.
But some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay? Okay.
Because the boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow.
Wow. This is the best a man can get in the 21st century, according to Gillette. For starters, this commercial alone crapped on a lot of things I grew up with, including, well, I can't say Saturday morning cartoons because that cartoon was more of a 30s style kind of cartoon, but things like Married with Children, MTV Spring Break, wrestling in the backyard, or just pro wrestling in general. Granted, WWE didn't crap on itself with that. Recess, it crapped on Recess, and talking to chicks at house parties, or just talking to chicks in everyday life. These are things, granted. Now that first scene, if you guys didn't capture that, there was another guy who was filming some PUA guy trying to talk to some chicks. Now, that isn't even toxic masculinity. That's not even masculinity, dude. That's these beta boys trying to act alpha and filming it. That's not masculinity, man. This commercial was completely inaccurate when it came to that. And second, I'd better see 10 times the reaction from your red pill Anglo-Saxon males than I did with the Colin Kaepernick thing. Everybody were burning their Nikes and rolling them over, doing the barrel roll on them, throwing them off cliffs, throwing them off shorts, throwing them into wastelands and toxic dumps. You guys better do the same thing tenfold to Gillette, or else I'm going to call out some names. Anyway, the best section of this video are the comments, and we're going to give some props to some comments before I give my opinion. Fieko plays games as, oh, Fortnite 2 looks cool. That was a good one. Are they removing anyone else's dislikes? Click off the video and then click back on it to check. George D. Chicken Tinny stated, this is the kind of stuff that explains why Trump is president. I'm going back to use my safety razor. See you later, Gillette from Defrost. Oh, Jolly Templar, who has 19,000 thumbs up, says, at the 40-second mark, use a short clip of a chick who denies the Armenian genocide happened in your woke video. Ooh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Nice one, Gillette. You just lost a customer. Joe Matthew. Shay, with 9.7 thousand likes, states, stop using virtue signaling to sell products, with a clap emoji in between each word. Oh, Mr. Sack says, this is so empowering. I love my non-binary, gender fluid Gillette razor. 8,000 likes. Lamad Foundation states, I wonder if they have this video in Arabic. Oh, you know they aren't. You know the Arabs are not playing this game. King Charles says, this is why Trump will win again in 2020. Overman with 18,000 likes says, Gillette, the best a cisgender soy boy can get. Nighttime posting this comment, will Gillette shadow ban it at nighttime? Let's find out. So Gillette shadow ban it. Oh man, this is about the smoke. Maybe instead of alienating a large portion of potential customers by virtue signaling about politics, you should try to sell razors instead. Stated by Not Dead, 4,600 likes. The Alliance states, I'll shave with a bean scan lid before I ever buy Gillette SJW products again. How do I watch live dislike counting by unmasking fools? That's a couple of responses. Pretty sure they will pay for dislikes to be removed or upload the video again. One of the responders. We'll never shop with you again, says Red Pill Shark. Get woke, go broke. The Fari Land Slay says, my wife's boyfriend likes this ad. Yes. Yay. Yes. I can get to see him. I can get them. I can get to see them smash tonight. Yay me. Yay me. Alright, this other guy, I'm not going to even say his name because this might get demonetized. He states, thanks for giving me the final reason to buy a nice, sturdy, straight razor instead of your environmentally unfriendly, disposable garbage Gillette. Oh. Godiva. I think I found the champion here. 53,000 likes. 343 responses. He states, thanks for the more advice, multinational company that was recently caught profiting off forced child labor and price fixing. Original comment by user Peanut. Oh, he even gave the credit to the original user. They're the leading comments. Oh, man. This is smoking, man. This is smoking. Money in Life TV with 4,000 likes states, thanks political Gillette, you just lost a lifetime customer. 4,000 likes. And as far as this is concerned, this is the reaction that I, one, am proud of and pleased of, and two, is necessary in order to get the message across. This is plain virtue signaling. This is the direction that a lot of companies feel as if they need to take. I think the comments state for themselves, a lot of which reflect my opinion on this commercial, and at this point, me being who I am and what ethnicity I am, I don't even use Gillette. I think the first time I used Gillette was the last. I definitely learned my lesson there, and I'm still somewhat suffering it to this very day. Thank goodness for Indie Yak lasers. But as far as this is concerned, this is just virtue signaling, rearing its head once again. And a part of it, I think, was done intentionally in order to get this attention, which, at that case, I'm somewhat guilty of, I have to admit. But as far as this is concerned, look, this is not going to stop anytime soon because we've had multiple reactions to multiple companies doing virtue signaling up the yin-yang. We have Starbucks who constantly does it. We have Apple who does it with hipster commercials. I mean, you want to talk about boring commercials. As far as this is concerned, we've seen multiple companies do this. We've seen Gillette, Nike, EA with Battlefront, Vagisil 5. And we all know how successful that was. But seeing how the audience responds and the fact that companies keep doing this, it's not going to stop. And the reason why it's not going to stop is because for all the reaction I see online, there are probably just as much individuals who are probably silent, especially since Trump's in office and the right is gaining more confidence and more of a boisterous voice. A lot of people on the other side, the left, if you want to call them leftists, SJWs, they're being somewhat more or less concealed in their opinions. But a lot of these individuals, a lot of these leftists will probably double down, if not triple down, in supporting products like Gillette and other products that use virtual signaling. Now, I don't care too much for it, and as far as I'm concerned, the best thing you can do is boycott it. It's as simple as that. That's the rule of the free market economic system that we have. Well, I guess if you want to call it free market corporatism, but I mean, that's a whole nother subject for another day. Well, the real winners in this are two companies, and Harry's and Dollar Shave Club. I don't use either one of those products, but from what I've heard, both of them are much better than your typical corporate brand. Everyone else out there, check the video out, prepare the cringe, and always bet on X.